You are alive as well. I am alive now. And as we celebrate our truth. My breath, my field of plenty, my field of plenty. Now, my breath, my breath, my breath, my breath. My breath is my breath, my breath is my field of plenty, plenty. When I open my eyes, and as far as I can see, as far as I can look, I'm looking at plenty. I'm looking at plenty images. I'm looking at are colors of my breath. Spirit, all of my images, they are images. When I open my eyes and look, and I see all of the foods around me, the vegetables. I see all of the fruits. I see all of what I'm looking at, and all of it qualifies as my field of plenty. Everything I'm looking at is supported by my field of plenty. All of the sounds that I'm making are supported by my field of plenty. It is time, therefore, for me to open my eyes so that I can see the range of my field of plenty. My eyes, my pituitary, because although they are built in, they're wired into my system, unless I activate them, unless I activate at my spirited level, there's a whole level of reality, my pineal and pituitary glands, because these glands are made to see my spiritual field of plenty, to see my organic cosmic energy. Until I open my eyes, I will not see limitless range of spiritual truths are waiting for me to see them. See them. So how do we open our pineal and pituitary glands? I open them with my breath. I fuel them with my breath. Hence, if I'm a shallow breather, I'm depriving my pineal and pituitary glands of the fuel they need to open up and go to work for me. If I'm shallow breathing, if I'm depriving my pineal glands and my pituitary glands of the emergency fuel, the vital fuel they need to open up and show me the full range of my spiritual realms, they cannot work, because if they're dormant, if they're closed, if they're sleeping, they cannot work for me. So shallow breathing doesn't work for us. Let us therefore skip to conscious deep breathing, because every conscious deep breath that you take supplies your pineal and pituitary glands with the fuel that they need to open up. They need this fuel to open up and show us our breath as our field of plenty. They need to open up and show us our spirit as our field of plenty. They need to open up and show us our God as our field of plenty. Just feels, just breathe and breathe consciously. Just breathe, just breathe consciously, and you'll feel and you'll taste an original, organic, cosmic field of plenty. Before we had new mercy, we had plenty. After we have new mercy, after new mercy goes away, we will have plenty. How big the numbers you contrive. It does not matter how big the number you fabricate, create. Your field of plenty will. Before there were numbers, there were fields of plenty, expressing us as itself. Our field of plenty, which is our God, our spirit, our breath, has always been there expressing us as itself. And now, I say the only thing we need to do is to breathe consciously and deeply so that our eyes open. Oh, what a joy it is to see that what we are, W-A-T, what we are, or energy, to see that we cannot be separated from our field of plenty. We can close our eyes. We can close our pituitary glands, and we can close our pineal glands, and we can close our eyes. But that does not close our pineal or field plenty. Or whatever time you're listening to this, use this as this time to wake up to the importance of conscious breathing, to the importance of fueling your pineal glands and your pituitary glands and your entire field of plenty with the fuel that is you cannot see. So if you do not breathe consciously, you cannot fuel your. Let us practice. That is what will enable us to see and spirit, God, plasma, our field of plenty, breathing and pulsating consciously forever. Breathing and pulsating and renewing ourselves and freeing ourselves from efficiency, the prisons of lack, the prisons of poverty, the prisons of fear, the prisons of pain and suffering. We do not need to lock ourselves away in these prisons because our field of plenty is now ready to show us that not only are we the creators of our experiences, but that we can change our experiences if they don't remind us, if they don't show us fully and clearly that we are our breath, our spirit, our God, our original or forever.